Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think that Michael Seaton, yes, Michael Seaton might be the best player in the world and fully deserves a Ballon d'Or this year. How to annoy every single football fan in the world. Check. You saw that, did you? Or heard it in this case? It's going to be hard to explain, isn't it? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 18 of the Viktoria Köln story. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day, afternoon, morning. But I tell you what, Michael Seaton is enjoying every single one of them and more. Look at them stats so far. He's a man on form. He's literally the most clinical striker in ever to exist on FM. Like, better than Messi, better than Ronaldo, better than Neymar, better than Hazard. In fact, he's got 5 in 5. Well, 5 goals, 5 assists in 8 games so far. Let's see. Do any of the big guns have that? Okay, Lionel Messi. Right, I've spelled that wrong. It's gone well. Lionel Messi. Does he have as much as Michael Seaton? No, he does not. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 games. Confirmed. Seaton better than Messi. Cristiano. Right, my spelling is something to be desired. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Zebra. 2 goals in 3. Let the goal scoring record do the talking. Neymar. No, hasn't even scored a goal, Neymar. So it is now officially confirmed. Michael Seaton is the best forward player in FM right now. It's confirmed. It's a foolproof system. Anyone that, you know, may have the argument, oh, he's in a lower league. Doesn't matter. Michael doesn't scare. He beat Juventus 3-0 if he could, but he just haven't been given the chance. I'm obviously joking. But since the last episode, which was the 3-2 defeat at home to Darmstadt, we have played 4 games. 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 draw. Our first game, while you're away, was an away defeat to Munster. Very disappointing result, but there was a little bit of silver lining that Munster are actually very, very good in this league. They're currently 3rd, so it's a little bit of a weird one that obviously I'm disappointed to lose because we did lose our unbeaten streak, but Munster are a very, very good side. And I think we actually played pretty well in this game. I think they were pretty lucky to get away with the win. As you can see by the stats, we were probably on top. We edged the stats with possession and shots, but they were just more clinical. They got a goal straight after half time. And from then, nothing really happened. Like, there's a few chances here and there, them sort of like half chances, but there wasn't anything absolutely sort of like clear cut for ourselves or Munster. So it was disappointing, but I didn't really look too much into it. But then we had an away game, a home game at Zwickau. And Zwickau are not a good side in this league. No offence to them, but they're a very mid-table side. We've obviously played them 3 years straight. And I think every single time we beat them or drew to them, right? So last year we drew at home and we drew away as well. And the year before that, we beat them away and we beat them. We actually lost at home. So that's my point out the drain, isn't it? But regardless, it was a 3-1 win, which was very nice to have. At home, you'd expect us to get 3 points. Although Alan Emperor was sent off straight after the start of the second half, which was a little bit nail-biting moment as the half sort of like trotted on. But we did change the tactics a little bit. We tinkered a little bit with it. And thankfully, Felix put us another goal ahead to make it 2-0. They did pull one back through Sven Shiplock. But then Fafana. That's definitely going to become a thing. 100% going to become a thing. Fafana secured the 3 points with a late goal in 93rd minute to make sure that we didn't have a nervy ending to the game. But then, the game that everyone's interested in, it was a 7-2, it makes me laugh just saying it, 7-2 win away from home against Hull. And Hal, they're currently 19th, so another pretty poor side. And this game was stupid. This game was ridiculous. Danny Motta got himself a hat-trick. Gemelt and Carrera getting themselves on the score sheet as well. And I'm not going to lie, it was disappointing, the fact that Hal ruined our clean sheet. Very selfish of them, I like to think. Very selfish of them. Seaton got himself 5 key passes and 3 assists. Jesus. Like, what a man he is. I mean, we had to play Motta on the left wing, because Lorenz was injured and is still currently injured, I believe. So we did have to play Motta on the left wing, and bringing him in, he's been pretty good. So maybe Motta and Seaton can form a little partnership. They can be friends. They can be best of friends. But then the final game was at home to Osnabrück, and I believe they were a newly promoted side. No, they got relegated, and they're not having a good season at the moment either. And this is probably the most frustrating result of them all, despite the loss, is that we drew 1-1 with them, and we just didn't play well for some reason. Our team just decided not to perform at all. They were literally probably too hungover off the 7-2 win. They've been to the bars in Germany. They've been drinking too much lager and all this, thinking that, oh, 7-2, let's have a party. No, don't party. You're banned from partying. Win the next game, and we didn't do that. We didn't do that, and it was incredibly frustrating. So 1-1, not good, not good. As said back before, the stats fairly even, 50-50 possession. We just didn't play well, and this was a game that you'd expect us to get 3 points. 16th in the league. Very, very disappointing. But going into today's game, we are against FC Bayern, second side, and they are currently first in the league, so they are having an absolute stormer of a season so far. And as you can see, the results that we've had have left us in 5th place. There's actually 3 promotion slots this year. Was that the case last year? I don't think it was, right? No, it wasn't. So there's more opportunity for us to... Oh, no, it's just... Wait. I think what's happened is because they're top of the league, that just means they're going to win the league, but the promotion spot has just gone down 1. I think that's what's happened. Okay, that's absolutely fine. But we are currently sat 5th in the league. There's no one that's really pulling away from the rest of the pack, which is very nice to see. Bayern currently without a loss all year, but we actually have one of the best defensive records in the league and one of the best goal scoring records, and we're only sat in 5th. So it's a little bit disappointing to see, and obviously going into this game against Bayern, it's going to be really, really tough. Away from home especially, not lost a game so far this year. Oh, God, it's not going to be easy at all, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not going to be easy. Oh, no. Okay, so this is the side we are going to be going into today's game with. Pretty familiar to what's been played so far. The only difference is Eric Moran is currently injured for the next 9 days and 3 weeks, so he will be missing this game and probably the next game as well. But thankfully we have Fafana ready to take the reins in that defensive mid position. But we've got Carrera and Lorenz, who is actually back from his injury. I thought he was still injured for this game. And then we have Seaton up top, Gemelt, Rissel, making that midfield trio with Fafana, Enrique, Mingo, Hajrovic and Lang, and then Vase. So fairly familiar. I don't know why I repeat this anymore, because everyone understands it at this point. But this, as I said, this game's going to be very, very difficult. Like, we've had a pretty good year so far, but I don't expect... I'll take a draw here. I'll 100% take a draw. I don't expect us to beat Bayern. I think they're going to have that little bit too much for us, but we'll have to wait and see. And we do actually have Mingo that's injured a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible. He's still pretty fit. So we'll go into the game. Here we go, then. Fairly even on who's won in the past. I've won 2, Bayern have won 2. So whoever wins this will get the upper edge on the other. Hopefully it's us. I'm not confident though, I'm going to be honest, not confident at all. Any players there that I recognise? Not really. Arp, actually, how much has he progressed? Oh dear God. But other than Ulrich, their goalkeeper, that's just cheating. 33 years old and he's playing in the Bundesliga 3. That's just not fair. But let's get into it. Let's go into the dressing room. Passionate. Go out there and win. Yes, I know I did say I don't expect us to win, but I can't say that to the lads. I'll get demotivated. But then we'll do the typical, there we go. Passionate, make a difference. Make a difference. Let's go. Looking at you, Michael. Looking at you, Michael. Okay, there's a chance early on, and a goal here early for us potentially would be extremely positive. Andrade. Oh, God, they're going to break. And it's a good ball out, annoyingly. Can we get a tackle in? And it's a good ball out to Jastrzemski on the left-hand side. He's running at us with all sorts of vigour. Mayer, Herman, Mossandel, but Mayer again. They're playing around nice here, Bayern. And the only thing I can hope for is that we nick the ball, potentially get on a bit of a counter-attack. And we're getting close to them, but we're not really doing anything with it. Unless they're nice composed, annoyingly. It's a big ball out to the top, and it's gone through. And Jastrzemski, is he going to be able to finish that? He's not wasting the way. Absolute rocking goal, and that was a scary moment for us. But as I said, like, if we can get a goal, just set piece or something, we can close the fire blast doors. We can close and put the locks on them, put every single lock in the world on that door to make sure they don't get through. And that probably won't work, but we can live in hope. And it looks like there might be another chance here, actually. Paulo Enrique out to Rissell in the middle. He's gone past his man. Andrade on the right side. We know he's dangerous from these positions. He passed out to Lang on the right hand side. Is this going to be a goal, maybe? I mean, it worries me that we're messing about with it here. Fofana, Gamel. What a goal. I said what a goal before he'd even hit it. So that proves how much confidence I had in him. But it was a good shot. Nice to test the keeper early on. It's a ball in. It's defended well. I mean, that is terrible defending. Ulrich went for it and didn't have a chance. But there is another corner here. Can we take advantage? Lawrence. It's the ball in. It's not. It's cleared away again. And can we recycle possession? We can. Gemelt. Okay. So we're actually on top in this game so far by the looks of it. 5 shots to their 3. More possession. So we are having a little bit more better of the game. Hopefully this can result in a goal here. Okay, we have another chance here. And Ulrich with the long ball out. It's a poor kick. That's why you're not in the first team. Seaton. I mean, he's lost it, but thankfully Lang grapples onto it. Fofana. Lang. We're playing it around quite nicely. We've just got to be careful we don't lose it. Great ball out to Lang. This got to be a goal, boy. Seaton. He's offside. He's off bloody side. Oh. I saw his name lit up in lights there. I can't believe it. We're going into our time. Looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw so far. It is. And said at the start, I will take a draw. I will take a draw with both hands. I'm very pleased. And everyone's looking delighted. Fantastic stuff. Got what it takes. Let's go. Let's get back out there and keeping my fingers crossed. I'm keeping my fingers bloody crossed. 65 minutes gone, and once again we're having a better game. Another chance. That they've done that so many times here, Bayern. They're going to have to be careful. They've just kicked it out without any thought and just given it to my players. Lawrence. Oh, what a save by Ulrich. Anywhere but there, and it would have been a goal. But I think, is this still a potential chance? It's another big ball from Ulrich, and it's the 3rd time he's done that. FC Bayern need to do something about that because they're just going to, as I say that, we do the exact same bloody thing. But it's unfortunate that we haven't been able to capitalise on their sort of long ball approach when it comes to defending and goalkeeping. It looks... Oh, come on. Fofana. Gemelt. Great ball out to Lawrence, maybe. It's not. And Anderson's going to break here. We're a little bit caught short at the back. Oh, we know he's dangerous. And it's a good finish. Fietarp, terrible defending, terrible organisation from our side there. And he goes to celebrate with about 20 fans. But Arp, you can't really complain. When he gets on the ball in them positions, you know it's going to happen. And this is terrible defending. Who's that? Hajrovic. So, not great defending by any means. He just gets in front of him, stays on side. And from this position, it's great control, to be fair. He's not going to miss it. And that puts us 1-0 down. Arguably a little bit unlucky, I think. Considering we've had some good chances and we just haven't been able to be clinical. But there's a chance straight from the off. Could this happen? Rissell. Gemelt. I'm just nervous that they're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to be a little bit over-ambitious with our play. And they're just going to wrestle the ball from us. But Gemelt. Fofana. We're playing it around nicely, aren't we? But we're not really. It's not really resulting in anything. And this is what I'm worried about. Is the ARP again? He's on the ball. It's a counter attack, and it's good defending from. I don't know who it was. I believe that was Hadrovic. So he's not necessarily made up for his mistake, but we're going to have to do something here. We are going to have to do something. I'm going to say play out of defence because we seem to be messing about with it a little bit more. A little bit too much for my liking. And we're going to go a little bit more direct with my passing as well. Actually, no, we're not, because I've just realised that's a bad idea. And we're going to go a little bit slower as well, just to make sure that we're not over ambitious with the play that we're doing. Just want to play nice, short, simple passes, work the ball into the box. And we're going to run at them as well. See if we can force a mistake from them. Can it happen? I mean, I might as well make a few subs. We're going to bring Danny Motter on for Seaton. Had a poor game. Alan Emperor for Hadrovic. Maybe secure that defence a little bit more. And other than that, there's not really a lot I can do. I mean, Enrique's had a poor game, so I'll bring Holthaus on. But time is ticking away, and we need to create something here. And we shouldn't be going over ambitious with our play now that I've sorted it a little bit. Fofana, Gemelt, they are getting each other's way, aren't they? Oh no. Up. It's terrible defending. And it's terrible midfield work from Fofana and Gemelt. They're just got in each other's way. And Ramos Mingo gets absolutely done. And from this, where he was always going to play it through. And the goalkeeper gets a little bit to it, but just can't keep it out. You can't really blame Weiss in that situation. He tried his best. But 2-0 down. This game is probably done. And hopefully, I keep saying this every time there's a chance, but they always seem to bloody break on me. If we get one, that's just hit his face, apparently. If we get one, there is a chance. And Andre's going to go all the way. He's going to force it a little bit. Lorentz. See, we've had chances, just haven't been able to take them. And that's going to cost us this game, I think. There's a corner. And it's cleared away by Arp. Arp is definitely getting man of match. He's back there for the defending. He scored 2 goals for them. He's got to get man of the match, right? Gemelt. Make yourself a hero, my boy. Fofana. Rissell. Fofana again. Don't lose it. Gemelt. That's a terrible ball. And 10 minutes to go. Chance left, right and centre. We're going to get broken again, aren't we? Jesrisky. And Arp again. Is this going to be his hat-trick? It's not. Ulvace is in the way. We need to sort that out because we are getting absolutely done on the counter-attack here. But I think I need to go for the game. This is the problem. So I'm in a little bit of a bad situation. I mean, we are 2-0 down, so there's probably nothing I can do that will make us draw or win this game. 7 minutes. Oh, it could be 3-0. Right. I think I'm going to have to let this game play out unless Motta can get Ulrich in the way. I mean, FC Bayern are a ridiculous side, or second team are a ridiculous side, to be fair. So I can't really complain too much. They're top of the league for a reason, undefeated for a reason. And we have actually dropped down to 6th now with 17 points, and we are losing pace a little bit with the top teams, and that's a frustrating result. Arp, arguably probably the best player ability-wise in the league. And honestly, I think individual mistakes and maybe a little bit of tactical stupidity from me. I probably should have gone a little bit more cautious with my play. Let us down there. I mean, the first goal, centre-back got caught. Second goal on midfielders ran into each other. So it's a little bit frustrating in that aspect. But we can't, as I said, we can't really complain too much. I fully expect us to be promoted at the end of this year. The way we've been playing, fully expect us to get promoted at the end of this year. But that is going to bring us to the end of the episode. Let's look where we're going to return. And we want a toughie. And there's not really any team. I don't want to have too long in between each episodes. So I think we'll come. I mean, I've just said we're not going to have a long time, but I think we'll come back for the Braunschweig game. Just over a month away. About just over a month away. Or just under 2 months. Jesus, just under 2 months away. We've got quite a few games in between there, and I think when we come back next, we'll be able to see where we'll actually be ending up at the end of the year in more detail, whether or not we're actually going to be challenging for them playoff and promotion spots. But that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Absolute pleasure as always. I hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free to leave any feedback, comments, anything like that down in the section below, and I will see you in episode 19. Thank you very much. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.